Dear students, let me start with the word problems on ratio. Word problems on ratio. Okay. Now, let me directly start with the exercise 11b. With these questions, I shall explain you this topic. Exercise 11b. Okay, let us have a look into the first question. The monthly salary of a person is given as 12,000. So, monthly salary. Let me note down whatever it's given. Since all of you have your textbook, refer to page number 102. Refer to page number 102. So, look at the question. First, the salary. The monthly salary of a person is given as rupees 12,000. Rupees 12,000. And its monthly expenditure. So, what is the expenditure given in the question? Go through the question. Expenditure is equal to rupees 8,500. And so, you need to find the ratio. So, if salary and expenditure is there, what is the next thing we can find out from this? Salary is given as 12,000, expenditure is 8,500. What is left out now? Savings. We shall find out the savings also using this information. Savings is equals to 12,000 minus 8,500. So, you're getting it as 3,500 rupees. 3,500. Okay. Now let's have a look at the first sub question. This is the first sub question given to us. Okay. First sub question is given as salary ratio of salary to expenditure. Ratio of salary to expenditure. So, salary to expenditure is 12,000 is to expenditure is 8,500. So, let us find out. It's equal to 12,000 by 8,500. 5 goes how many times here? 1, 7. 5 goes in 10, 2 times 20. So, it is 24. So, finally getting an answer is 24 by 17. That is equal to 24 is to 17. Okay. Second sub question. Expenditure to savings. Expenditure to savings. So, have a look at this. What is our expenditure? Go back to the problem. Expenditure is 8,500 and savings is 3,500. So, that is equal to 8,500 is to 3,500. It's equal to 8,500 by 3,500. 5 goes how many times? 17 times. And 5 sevens are 35. It's clear to you. Okay. 17 is to 7. Hope it's clear to you all. Okay. Now let me do the third sub question of it. What's the third sub question given? Savings to salary. Again, have a look at the question. What is the savings? 3,500. Salary is 12,000. So, whatever is given first, that should be written first. So, savings is given first. 3,500 is to 12,000. It's equal to 3,500 by 12,000. Again, 5 goes 7 times. 5 goes 24 times. So, you get 7 is to 24. Okay. So, hope it's clear to you all. So, this is how we solve the word problem. First, note down whatever is given and what all to find out. You need to find out. Then, you just go through which all ratios to be found. Then, as you do the other questions, you simplify those and find out the answers in the most simplest form. Okay, let us do one more question in the similar way. That's our second question. It's given us the strength of the class is 65. Including 30 girls. That means number of girls is given as 30. Okay. If strength is 65 and number of girls is 30, what will be the number of boys? Number of boys equals to 65 minus 30, that is equal to 35. Okay. Now we need to find out what is the first question given. Just have a look. What is the first sub question given? First sub question is given as ratio of girls to boys. Ratio of girls to boys. Girls, number of girls is given as 30. So 30 is to 35. That is equal to 30 by 35. So you get 5 6 are 30 and 5 7s are 35. So you get the answer as 6 is to 7. Now look at the second sub question. What is the second sub question given to us? Have a look at the book. Boys to the whole class. So it is boys to the whole class. Number of boys is equal to 35. The whole class is 65. So 35 by 65. So again 5 7s are 35. 65. 5 goes how many times? 1. Again 3 times. So you get 7 is to 13. What is the third sub question given? The whole class to girls. Whole class to girls. Okay, again strength of the whole class is again 65 is to 30 number of girls, that is equal to 65 by 30. Again 5 goes 13 times, 30 5 goes 6 times. So you get 13 is to 6. Hope it's clear to all of you. So you can do the third question yourself. Try doing it yourself. Now I shall do the fourth question. Look at the fourth question. Reduce each of the following ratios to their lowest term. So what is the first sub question in this? So it's in page number 103. 1 hour 20 minutes is to 2 hours. 1 hour 20 minutes is equal to 2 hours. So let me convert both of them into minute. Okay, that will be more easy for us to do. So 1 hour 20 minutes is equal to 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 60 plus 20 is equal to 80 minutes. Okay, and 2 hours. 2 hours is equal to 2 into 60, that is equal to 120 minutes. So you got 1 hour 20 minutes as 80 minutes and 2 hours is 120 minutes. So let me write it. It's equal to 80 by 120. So you get 80 is to 120. So 0 and 0 can get cancelled. 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. So what's our final answer? 2 is to 3. Okay. Hope it's clear to all of you. So finally you get as 2 is to 3. Okay. Next let me do the second sub question of this. What is the second sub question? Okay, it's given us 4 weeks is to 49 days. So all these cases you can see that units are given different. You need to convert it and make it equal, then solve it. Okay, 4 weeks and 49 days. So it's better to either I can convert 4 weeks into days or 49 days into week. So let me do it directly. 49 days. 49 days means 49 days equals to, how do we convert it into week? 49 by 7, that's equal to 7 weeks. Okay, so finally what you get, 4 weeks is to 7 weeks, that's equal to 4 by 7, it's equal to 4 is to 7. Hope it's clear to you. It's very simple. Okay, now let me do the third sub question. Okay, what's given in the third sub question? 3 years 4 months is to 5 years 5 months. Okay, 3 years 4 months will be equal to 3 into 12. 3 years, that is 3 into 12 plus 4. Okay, so 3 years 4 months equals to 3 into 12 plus 4, that is equal to 36 plus 4 equal to 40 months it is. Okay, next you have 5 years 5 months, that's equal to 5 into 12 plus 5. 5 into 12 is 60 plus 5, that's equal to 65. So what do you get? 40 by 65. 5 goes how many times? 5 8s are 40, 5 13s are 65, 13 5s are 65. So you get it as 8 is to 13. Hope it's clear to you all. Okay, now you have 2 more sub questions in that you can do as homework. So let me mention your homework questions. Homework questions are the 4th question, sub question 4 and sub question 5. Okay, now let me start with the 5th question. What is the 5th question? 2 numbers are in ratio. So ratio of 2 numbers is given. What's given? Ratio is equal to 9 is to 2. If the smallest number is, so smallest number is given as how much? 320. Find the largest number. So one of the ratio is given to you and the smallest number is given to you. You need to find out the largest number. In this case, how will you find out the answer? Okay, so what you have to do in this case is, you have to do it like this. You have to multiply. You can write the ratio. 9 is to 2 as 9 by 2 into 320. 9 by 2 into 320. So 2 goes how many times? 2 goes 160. So that's equal to 160 into 9. So you get 16 9s are what? 144. So you get the answer as 1440. Your answer will be 1440. Hope it's clear to you. Okay. So let me do the 6th question now. So whenever you have the smallest ratio to be found, you do it this way. Okay, 9 by 2 with ratio into the given number you do, you get the answer. Okay. 6th one. A bus travels 180 km in 3 hours. So distance traveled is equal to 180 km. Time is 3 hours. Okay. Then train travels, distance is again, distance of train is 450 km time taken is 5 hours. Okay, so find the ratio of the speed of the train to the bus. So this is of, okay, let us see, have a look at the question here. This is the distance travelled by the bus and time taken. This is the distance travelled by the train and the time taken. First let us find out the speed. Using this information, let us find out the speed. How will you find out the speed here? Okay, speed of bus, what is the speed of the bus, is equal to distance by time. That's equal to 180 by 3. It's equal to 60. 18 3s are 18, 3 6 are 18. So 60. So what you get? 60 km per hour. Next one, distance travelled by the train, that speed is equal to, speed travelled by the train is 450 by 5. Again distance by time. 5 9s are, so again 90. So 90 km per hour. So have a look at the question. What have they asked you? Find the ratio of speed of train to the bus. So ratio of speed of train to the bus. So first you need to write the speed of the train. What is the speed of the train? 90 km per hour is to 60. So 90 by 60. 3 3s are 3 2s are. So finally you get the answer as 3:2. So have a look at this. Instead of doing train is to bus, if you write the answer of bus is to train, that is 2:3, your answer will be wrong. So look at the question correctly and answer for it. Okay. Thank you, students.